Alexandria?
Yeah. I just found my phone, by the way, so I can text her.
Oh, great. Okay.
Almost texted the wrong group.
Our last meeting.
That's what? I thought we were meeting next week.
No.
No, the final's next week.
Yeah, it closes on the 19th, which I was really hoping they would extend it until like Saturday or something, because the 19th is when I'm moving. So I was hoping I could like move and then take the final, but I'll just have to do it. Maybe I'll do it like Sunday or something. No, I'm busy.
Yeah. Wait, doesn't it open Monday?
Probably.
Oh, I thought it opened Friday. That sucks.
Dude, that really sucks. Because that means I have my parents come into town Monday to help us move. So I have Monday and Tuesday, and it closes Wednesday, but we're moving Wednesday, and I'm graduating Tuesday. So I have Monday, and Monday's, oh my gosh, this sucks.
Let me double check, but I thought that's what it said.
That would be really stupid not to have it open over a weekend, though.
Yeah.
Have it open for 3 days, like, I can't. It's not like I'm like leaving town, skipping out early because I want to, go on vacation early. Like, I'm literally moving because my husband has to get a job and start working. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, it opens Monday at 8.
That's so annoying.
Maybe we could ask him to open it Friday.
I doubt he would. And I probably won't end up taking it until, it would be good that if I could take it Sunday or Saturday or something, but I have, like...
How long's the drive from here to Seattle?
It's like 15 hours or something. We've done it all in one go before, but it's a lot easier if you break it up into 2 days. And my dad can't go driving for very long at a time, so I'm hoping my parents will like pay for a hotel room. What?
Where are you guys stopping then?
Probably like Butte or Eastern Washington or something like that.
Do you have family in Eastern Washington?
No. But see,
my
parents are driving back with us in 2 separate cars. And they've got money, so they'll pay for us.
Sweet.
Yeah. We're eating on paper plates now, huh?
No.
Okay.
Sounds like fun.
Oh, yeah. I guess we've left our dishes now.
I'm going
to. Nice. I need to do that. Because I leave here Saturday.
Like before? Like this Saturday?
Mm-hmm.
Where are you going? Are you leaving?
Home.
Okay. I was like, where are you going to stay for a week?
Where are you going?
I'm going home Saturday.
Oh, sweet. That's fun.
Yeah, I'm excited because this is the only final I have left.
Oh, wow.
Yep, so I'm like, I can do that at home.
You're like, peace out.
That's awesome. I'm like, I wish I could like hire somebody to just take care of packing my house and my husband's been awesome. But there's still so many things that he's like, what do you want me to do with this? What do you want me to do with this? And I have to like tell him what to do with them, and I just want someone to just do it for me so I can just focus on stuff.
Yeah.
I hate packing. It's not even a lie that my dad was like, so we should expect you to leave at 10 Saturday morning, so we'll be up at 6 packing.
That's terrible.
I like hate packing, so I leave it to the last moment. But
Yeah.
I made plans. After this video call, I'm gonna pack some stuff up. I'm gonna be good today.
That's
On
awesome.
Wednesday, we have a clean check at 8 a.m.
Are you
And
kidding?
the night before is graduation, so we're probably going to be up cleaning at like 3 in the morning.
Wow. That's terrible.
Uh-huh. And then we're going to drive all day.
Yay!
We don't die.
Our clean checks, they like wait until we're all gone.
Are you serious?
We're looking at our apartments, yeah.
So the good thing about having it like when you're there is my landlord, she wants us to get our money back. So if she sees something, we can quickly clean it while she's there, then she won't charge us.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
I leave, let's see, Friday afternoon, and I'm
Afternoon?
no, this Friday.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm like,
And you have like 1 billion credits. You're
yeah.
almost done with finals?
I'll be finished tomorrow. And
Wow.
and I have this class. So
yeah.
That's awesome.
for next week, but yeah.
And you're just going to Logan, right?
No, I'm actually flying out to Virginia, and then I'm going to from Virginia to Texas, and then Texas to New Mexico.
Oh my
New
gosh.
Mexico to Seattle.
You're going to Seattle?
Yeah, so I'll see you there.
Are you just like visiting everybody over the 7 weeks?
Yeah. Well, I actually start in 4 weeks school, so
What?
I'll start school at
for your transferring?
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh?
Where are you going?
Logan.
Oh, okay, that's why you're moving down there. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So you're going all the way across the country in 4 weeks and then back.
Yeah. Well, more in like 2 weeks.
That is so crazy. Do you have family all over?
Yeah. Yep. So I'm excited.
Nice.
It'll be good.
That will be good. I'm just going home preparing for a mission. Can't wait.
That's so awesome. So when do you leave?
August 30th.
Oh my goodness. That is so awesome.
Yep, to Cincinnati, Ohio.
Sweet.
Well, we probably should get started so we
Yes.
can get
We
this.
have a lot to get through.
Sounds good.
My pen just disappeared. Okay, I got it. We ready?
Yep.
Yep. No, never. Yeah.
Truth.
Oh man. I just started studying this when I got back from my conference.
You just what?
Started studying this when I got back from my conference, and I got through I tried to get a couple of each section so I could know what I needed help on, and then I immediately looked up the math lab hours and stuff because I think I'm gonna have to spend my weekend in the math lab.
Yeah, I was just there actually.
Yeah, they're open. So they're open this week.
Oh yeah.
That's good because when I was a tutor, they said you don't have to tutor finals week.
Oh, that's nice.
Nobody would be in there, but I'll probably, now that I'm done with my conference, I'll probably spend all day in there and just really cram for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my plan. Monday is to cram for it. Monday and Tuesday, and take it Wednesday.
That's a good idea.
But what was that? I was gonna say something. Now I forget. Never mind. Oh, for this, okay, I finished a final and I was like, yeah, go me. I'm gonna reward myself with a movie before I start this homework. And ended up in a movie and a half. And then I was like, okay, it is 6 o'clock. Elizabeth, you have to do this.
That's funny.
So I'm not very good at it either, so don't worry. I was like, oh no, this is gonna be fun.
Okay, so the one I had a hard time with, Oh, by the way, that paper you found in the math lab that has all
Yeah.
the properties and everything, I found it online.
Oh, good.
Okay, so I had a hard time with. It's kind of the same thing in two different sections. The third one down in the simplify the expression and the first one in the verify prove both have like over 1 minus tangent squared of theta.
Wait, which one on the verify and prove?
The first one. How they both have like a something over 1 minus tangent squared. And I didn't really know what to do with those ones.
Wait.
And then you said the last one on. Okay. So I figured out the simplify the expression one. The where it's
Wait,
two.
Where are you guys?
On simplify the expression.
In the review page.
Oh, okay. I kind of reviewed the lesson instructions for our thing for today. I didn't review the other stuff.
Okay, so if you go, it's like in the resources folder, and then lesson 3 or whatever, and then there's like an exam 2 review.
Final exam resources.
That sounds right.
And it just says, oh, never mind. So you guys are at which one?
The third one down on simplify the expression in the first column.
Okay, so sine 2y.
Yeah, so how it has like the bottom part of the fraction is 1 minus tangent squared. Like I felt like I should be using one of those identities for 1 minus tangent squared, but the identity is 1 plus tangent squared, so I just didn't really know what to do with it.
Oh, yeah. So for that one, I figured it out, but I don't have all the steps to how I figured it out, so I don't remember. Un momento, por favore. Oh, so how I figured it out, okay. So if you look at the double angle formula.
Let me find it. Okay.
You just take that, and so then it equals tangent of 4x, because you times the 2 that's already in the formula and the 2 that it gives you.
Oh. Oh, okay. I see.
I don't like to simplify the expression because I never know what they're like, how to read their brain.
Yeah.
Like what they're wanting the answer to be.
Because you could go in so many different directions.
That's why I like the verify.
Oh.
Never know which, yeah. So that's why I like the verify or the proofs, because you have a beginning and an ending.
Okay.
That's my personal belief, but some may feel otherwise. Anyway, so then what was the other one?
So the first one of verify and prove. Like, so I see that the 1 minus tangent squared then looks like the bottom half of the double angle identity. But the top doesn't look like it, so I don't know if I can use that at all.
We'll see that top half.
The top, it should be secant squared.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That top half is secant squared.
But then the bottom half, I didn't know what to do with it.
Which one? Sorry, I missed that.
The verify and prove, the first one. And I feel like it should be secant squared. But then you've got like a, trying to get it to secant of 2 theta.
Oh, the key for this doesn't have any answers. That's annoying.
Ugh. Maybe you leave that side alone and you play with the secant of 2 theta and play with it.
Because that is what? Cosine of, so
So it would be like 1 over, let me put my,
What if we did, oh, I don't know. What if we did
so then
1 over cosine x or cosine 2 theta and go from there?
I think that would be a good way to do it. It's just,
yeah.
But then which cosine one do you use? There's 3 different ones.
And then there's like
Tangent. I feel like since there's both in tangent, there's both a cosine and a sine. You probably want to use that first, the sine squared u or x minus sine squared x.
Maybe. But then the second one down has 2 cosine squared of u, and we're looking for oh wait, I don't know.
Yeah. And then maybe, okay, let me, 1 over, so then you could maybe change those cosines, so then it's minus sine squared x minus 1 minus cosine squared x.
oh, whoa. What about this? Sorry, got a little excited. Look at the one of power reducing formulas. Tangent squared u equals 1 minus cosine 2u, 1 plus cosine 2u.
Power reducing. Oh, that's not on the sheet. That is annoying.
Power reducing half angle formulas. I haven't even ever looked at those. Oh, that looks like that.
Yes. So,
oh, were you still looking? Sorry.
That's fine. So then, do you change the tangent u squared into that?
Maybe. Hold on a second. So maybe that doesn't work.
I think that since they're all in terms of cosine, I don't think it's going to work because we have like 1 minus tan and 1 plus tan.
Yeah. Okay, never mind. I don't know. I'm stuck in the mud. Maybe we could change it to cotangent, maybe?
Maybe we should try to do like the group one, and hopefully.
That's a good idea. I didn't even think about the group one.
Because we've got how many in the group thing?
Yeah, we should work on those ones, and then they'll probably cover the same stuff.
Yep. Okay. Solve and find all solutions.
FYI, guys, I'm in a pencil skirt, so I'm changing, so I'll be there in just a second.
Sounds good.
Very uncomfortable.
I bet. I have like zero drive for this class right now.
Me too.
Like, I really just kind of don't want to do.
I need a good enough score on the final that I can just pull a C in the class, and then I will be gone forever and never looking back.
Yup.
There you go.
I'm kind of kicking myself right now for not just taking like an easy peasy class for 2 credits. That I had to take this one for 2 credits.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So, I probably need a notebook. I'll be right back.
I really hope he doesn't listen to these.
I don't think he does.
I wouldn't think so.
He'd be like, man, they're totally off topic.
Man, let's think complain about this class.
Yeah.
We don't do it. I shouldn't have said that, but
You would?
you would hear a lot of playing.
Sorry, I can't. You're cutting out. I can't hear you.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
When you talk, it's like, it's so okay. Don't worry about it. Now she's laughing at my joke. She's gone.
She's gone?
I think she's still there. Her video's gone though.
Oh.
So I vote we like split these up, and then
It says we don't have to do all of them.
Oh, perfect.
So I was really excited when I read that. Not saying that I don't like spending time with you guys, but it's just a lot less work than
I'm at the point, like, group meetings are really helpful.
Yeah.
And I'm like, right now, I need to not be doing this, and then I will cram tomorrow.
Yeah, same.
Man, I need to make like flashcards of the identities and just make sure I have those memorized, because if I can memorize those, then hopefully I can understand how to use them.
Yeah. Yeah. Do we have to memorize them? The identities?
Well, you have to have some of them memorized. Not
Okay.
like all of them.
Yeah.
But in one of the other lessons, he made a list of like, these are the ones you'll want to have memorized.
Okay.
Definitely like all the Pythagorean ones and yeah.
The basic, odd and even.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So for the extension problems, or do you want to do the discussion first?
That's kind of what we've been doing. Just
right.
Any ones you had a hard time with.
Okay. So then for number 1, solve 2 sine 2x plus square root of 3 equals 0. So I went to the math lab for this one, and he was like, just when you're solving for it, just find x. So he was like, first, what would you do if you're just trying to solve it for x? And he was like, subtract square root of 3. Okay. And then he was like, then what? And then divide by 2. Okay. And so I divided by 2, and then it was sine 2x equals square root of 3 over 2, right? Or negative 3 over 2.
Yeah, negative square root of 3 over 2.
So that's what?
And then,
one.
Oh, sorry.
So then that's 5 pi over 6. Or no, not even 5 pi over 6. Yeah.
No.
So, so then it's 7 pi over 6 and 11 pi over 6, right?
No, it's because it's for sine. So it would be the inverse of sine. So it would be 4 pi over 3 and 5 pi over 3.
Yes, you're right. I don't know why I was thinking 6.
No worries. And then since it's like, so then, yeah, that was it. So then those are the 2 answers.
Don't you divide it by 2 again?
Oh, yeah, the answer is 2 pi over 3. Sorry. You multiply it, I think.
Wouldn't you do...
And then you simplify it.
Sine of 2x, so then you do like... Isn't it like sine x, cosine x? Yeah, 2 sine x cosine x equals negative root 3 over 2.
No.
Because you have it's sine of 2x.
Since we have numbers, we can just solve it.
Oh. Okay. Okay, so sine inverse of negative root 3 over 2 equals 2x. Then you find that number and divide it by 2.
Mm-hmm. And then I think you divide it by 2 again, because that's what 2x equals. 2x equals the 5 pi over 3 and 4 pi over 3. And so then when you divide all by 2, x equals
5 pi over 6.
Yeah, 5 pi over 6.
And 2 pi over 6. Because you said 2 pi over 3. So that's pi over...
It's 4 pi over 3, so then it's...
8, or 4 pi over 6, which is...
So then 2 pi over 3. You're right,
Okay.
Yeah. Do you understand that, Natalie?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Next one.
So the next one, each one of these you can individually equal to 0.
Mm-hmm.
And so you find like secant of x equals square root of 2 and square root of 3 secant of x equals negative 2. And solve each of those for x, and that's like your 2 answers.
Yeah. So then secant equals square root of 2 at what? Pi over 4 and 7 pi over 4?
Theoretically, could you FOIL those out and then use like the negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared all over, or whatever? Wait.
Theoretically, yes, but it'd be much more complicated.
Okay. I just want to make sure that like these are the same types of things we're talking about. So if it's already in that form, it's easier to use that equation. If it's already FOILed out, or if it's already, what's the word? Parenthesed out. That's not a word, but.
Oh, we got what you're meaning.
Yeah, factored out. If it's already factored out, then you can set each one equal to 0.
Okay. Yeah. Are we just going to talk through them instead of work through them? Since there's a lot.
So we don't have to do all of them.
Oh, no, you aren't. Okay, good.
Sorry, what?
I just read what you were talking about. How we don't have to do them all.
Oh, yeah.
So do we want to move on to verify? Do we think we got the solve part down, or do we want to do one more in solve?
Do. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So just, sorry, real quick. The last one in the solve would be the type of one that you use negative b plus or minus the square root of.
Plus or minus the square root of negative.
Well, that's tangent, or 4 tangent over, and then take out tangent. So then it's tangent x 3 secant squared x.
Oh, crap.
So then it's.
I'm sure I could figure it out. I've played around with it forever. This final's not like timed or anything, right?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I just don't think we can use notes.
Got it.
So then, yeah, you could equal those to 0.
Okay.
For the verify?
No, we were on the last one of solve.
Because you said, let's move on to verify. So I was like, wait, I don't think we equal it to 0 for verify.
Yeah.
Oh. No. I'm looking at the key real quick on that last one.
Okay.
Before the verify. And so it looks like, yeah, you take that tangent out. So then it's tangent x parenthesis 3 secant squared minus 4. And then you take tangent x equals 0, 3 secant squared minus 4 equals 0.
Okay.
Okay. On to verify.
On to verify.
Okay. Cosine of 3x equals cosine of x times 1 minus 4 sine squared of x. I'm thinking of doing, I don't know if there's an easier way to do this, but I'm thinking of doing cosine of 2x plus x. And then,
Yes, that's what I was just thinking.
yeah. So then use like the addition to some ones.
Yes.
To do sine of 2x, cosine of x. Wait, is this sine? No, it's cosine. Sorry. Cosine of 2x, cosine of x, minus sine of 2x, sine of x. And then from there you can do the double angle formula.
Yeah.
So then, for the are we still on the first one? We're probably.
Yeah, I'm just making sure that I can figure this out because these verify ones I have the hardest time with.
I like how these have step-by-step on how to do them.
Yeah.
So when you look at the key, you're like, oh, I see what, like, here, and oh, I see how they got that answer to that answer.
Yeah.
If only they did that for every one of them.
I should probably look at the key then, huh?
Yeah.
Wait, I have the wrong key open.
Huh?
I have the wrong key open. That's why I was like, I don't see it.
That might significantly change our answer.
Okay. That's... Is the answer cosine x minus 4 sine squared x No, it is not. Oh, I see. Yes, Josh? You guys left this in the box. Oh, crap. What am I supposed to do with my wedding dress, guys? Don't keep your wedding dress, and you have to take it everywhere. Can we just leave it in storage?
Yeah, can I stuff it in a box?
Can you not stuff it in a box?
Should I keep it hung up?
Yeah. Oh, such a pain. But I'm almost have this solved.
I love how your wedding dress is like the last thing you've thought about.
It's literally been shoved in the back of a closet for 3 years. It's just a dress.
Wear it out for like a Friday night date.
I actually do that with my prom dress sometimes.
Nice.
Oh, there you are.
It doesn't look like a prom dress. It's just a nice dress.
Wait, what's wrong? Sorry, I lost connection.
We're talking about my wedding dress, and I have no idea what to do with it. And then we started talking about wearing it to like Friday night date night.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, do it.
No way. Okay, well, I figured out the first one. I'm sure you guys already figured it out. But
You did it, so that's what matters.
yep,
Yeah.
with my own head.
Woohoo!
Okay, and the rest, I feel like if we can just kind of look at the key and like as long as it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the rest of them look fairly easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rest of them look pretty easy.
Cool.
On to the next portion of it. What is it? Simplify and solve.
Find the
Okay.
exact value of sine A plus B given sine A equals 3/4 and is quadrant 2. I think I'm going to like doing this one. I like ones like this, like that there's no guesswork of what they want you to do. It's just like straightforward, like find the answer.
Seeing these stress me out.
So I'm going to try and do it without looking at the key.
Okay.
Just because I like to test myself and see, like, do I know this? So sine A plus B equals sine A cosine B plus A sine B.
So when it says find the exact value, is it meaning what?
So what you have to do is you have to like
value of the line or the triangle or
so the sine of like you do the whole equation and then you fill in like sine of A is 3/5, sine of B is 5/13, and you use those numbers to find like you draw the triangle and find what cosine would be, and then you find like, okay, so we know sine of A is 3/5, then you find what cosine of A is, then sine of B and cosine of B, and then you just do like, since sine of A plus B is sine A cosine B plus cosine A sine B, you just put the numbers in and then multiply it out, and whatever number you get is the exact value
of the triangle. Right?
Yeah, you have to draw a triangle to get.
Or the line. Is it the exact value of the line or
Of the equation. Like you use the triangle at first to find out like what the other values would be.
okay.
Or you could also use like, you could probably use sine squared plus cosine squared equals 1. You could use that also.
Okay.
But at that point, when you're like doing the equation, you're no longer like looking at part of a triangle. You're just taking those numbers and putting it into an equation.
Okay. Sounds good.
What?
What?
Dang it. I think I did this wrong. Is sine A the same thing as cosine of B?
No.
It is in a triangle.
Sine A is, or cosine of B should be square root of 19 over 12. So it's 12 squared, which is 140 minus 25 with 1. Because you got what?
I don't even think I'm that far. I'm going to look at the key. Oh, I know my problem. A and B are in different triangles.
Oh, that makes sense.
I was drawing them as if they were angles in the same triangle, like that. And I was like, well, of course sine of A equals cosine of B.
That makes sense.
I see the struggle now.
Oh, I did it way wrong. Oh, I need to plug in my computer. Okay, let's take a look at this. So I'm assuming they just found those numbers by doing sine squared of A plus cosine squared of A equals 1.
Yes, or you could use the hypotenuse squared minus A squared equals B squared.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. I don't understand. But it's no.
Find the exact values of the 6 trigonometric ratios given. Is it just saying where is what?
I don't know.
Oh, so theta over 2, whatever the answer is between 3 pi over 5 and pi. And
say that again?
So the theta over 2, so you're taking sine of theta over 2, so if you just rename that like x, x is between 3 pi over 5 and pi.
Yeah.
And then I think you're just taking like theta, you're trying to like find what like theta itself is, not over 2, and then you'd find cosine of theta, secant of theta, sine of theta, cosecant of theta, tangent of theta, and cotangent
So
of
then
theta.
2 times that 3 over 5 by 2.
What was your question? Sorry.
So then do you just multiply that 3 pi or 3 over 5 by 2?
That sounds. Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
The answer key is not that.
No, I don't think that's right.
We're gonna make our own rules.
Yeah. Oh, we have to take a group quiz after this?
Oh, let's do the sign. Oh, crap.
Dang it.
But I was thinking if we do the half angle identity,
Yeah.
so you have sine of theta over 2 equals 3 over 5, and then you can find out what theta is. And if there's multiple options, you choose the one that's between 3 pi over 5 and pi.
That's a good idea.
And then you take theta and just do all of the cosine, secant, sine, cosecant, tangent, cotangent.
Yes. That would be right.
Cool. Good job, guys. I'm confident on factoring. Are you guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool. And then determine whether the following is odd, even, or neither. Oh, these ones are fun. Because it's basically the negative is still negative if it's anything except for cosine. So if it's secant or cosine, then you'd like get rid of the negative sign. But everything else, you keep the negative.
Wait.
Yeah.
Say that one more time. So, how do you determine?
So cosine, you get rid of the negative sign. Yeah. And so if you think about it like, okay, so if you had 1 over cosine, you'd still get rid of the negative sign. So cosine and secant are the only ones you get rid of the negative sign. Everything else, you can keep the negative sign and move it to the, like, before it. Okay. And then you determine if it's odd or even by carrying it all out and then seeing is the whole thing, do you keep the negative sign or not? And since it's, let's see, we've got, I think it's odd.
How?
It's odd because cosine you get rid of. Like if you had 2 negative signs, they would cancel each other out and it would be even. But since you get rid of cosine's negative sign, you're stuck with just 1 negative sign. And so it's odd.
Oh, okay.
So you just kind of have to like do each of those negative identity whatever ones. So if it's tangent or sine, you keep the negative sign and then you just kind of count them up. But this one, there's only 1 because you get rid of any cosine or secant ones.
Okay, that makes sense. Okie dokie. Should we start on the quiz?
Yeah. Let me get this done with. Oh crap, where's the quiz? There's the quiz. Okay. I think we can get through this, guys.
We can?
Yes.
There's hope?
Maybe. Okay. Answer the following questions as a group. Don't use resources. Show your work in a neat and organized manner. Work, da, da, da. Okay, 1. Match each expression with an equivalent expression. Cool, matching. I'm going to have like 1 page that I work on it and then 1 page that I write the answers on so that I don't mess up our quiz paper.
So much? Okay. So sine 6. Is it just like sine 6 equals?
And then choose one of them.
Hey, what'd you guys get on the last test? By the way, sorry.
I will go look. I have no idea.
Oh, you put them in?
It took me like 8 hours to do the test. The first exam.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I gotta see.
It was so hard.
This is the one I turned in after the due date.
Oh, yeah.
Grades.
I got a B minus. I was like, this is a miracle. I have no idea how the heck.
I have no idea how I got what I got. I got a B plus, and I really struggled.
You got a B plus?
Dang,
That's
good job.
awesome. That's so cool. Yeah, it was just like crazy. I was like, what the freak?
You want to know the most annoying thing of my grade book? You know the mid-course feedback that's worth like 1 point? I didn't do it. I didn't know we were, like, I just spaced on it. And so now my very first thing entered in, always, the first thing I see is this big F.
But it's just worth 1 point, right? So it's not too bad.
So like it doesn't impact my grade, but it's like the first line.
Yeah.
Every time I pull up my grade book.
That's funny.
I have missed so much of my math lab homework. I don't know.
It's a lot of work.
I go in and I at least get it like done by Saturday, but I always like space on a chapter. Like I look at it wrong and I think I've got like 3 of them done, and then there was a 4th one that I just didn't even.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So I always miss it. I'm like, oops.
Okay.
Okay, so sine of 6.
Well, I think the
negative sine of -6, I think.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. Cool.
And then sine 6 minus sine 4. So let's see.
I think B is the third one down.
Why?
Just because then it's cosine is 2 times 6, so that's why I'm thinking also cosine 12 is equal to, because that's one of the double angle life formulas.
Okay. But then it's like minus sine. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. So that one's B.
Wait, so the third one is B?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sine 6.
I don't know how to show my work for these. Do you think I need to?
I don't think so.
Okay. So sine.
It says the correct answer without supporting work will not receive full credit.
But it's like, it's
Then you
hard to
can't.
show your work for them.
Yeah. I just put it.
Okay. Cosine squared of 6 minus sine squared of 6. And we said that is
B. Cosine 12.
And why is that?
Because if you square cosine 6, it's 36. Minus sine squared 6 equals cosine 12.
Well,
Yeah.
you don't sign the number.
Well, we're saying
You don't square the number.
that u is 6. So then it's saying that cosine 2 times that u, which is 6, so 2 times 12.
Oh.
So then that's why when it changed to the identity, how they just put for u 6.
Okay, so this is the double angle identity, or half angle, yeah, double angle.
Double.
I'm just gonna write here which one we used.
Oh, I see. So it is the double angle identity.
What's that identity of like the even and odd identity?
Yeah. So we have.
I think that the second one down is D.
-2 sine of 5 sine of 1.
Yeah. And that used the sum to product formula. Oh, wait. Sorry. So the second one down is not D, it is A.
Alright.
And then the fourth one down, so cosine 6 minus cosine 4 is D.
Yeah. And then E is a half angle formula.
And which identity did you do for B, for the second one, sorry?
That was double.
For the second double angle.
So I have the first one is even and odd identity, second one is double angle identity, third one is double angle identity.
Wait, say that again?
One is
Sum to product.
the product.
Okay.
So is the fourth one? Fourth one is also sum to product.
So fourth one we have cosine of 6 minus cosine of 4.
And that equals
Is that the D?
yeah, that equals D. And that's the sum to product formula.
Okay.
And then
E would be the half angle formula.
yes.
So the fifth one matches up just straight across to E.
Yeah, and it's the double angle formula.
Isn't it crazy? We're done with school tomorrow.
You
I'm
are?
so
It's like nuts.
I'm done with both of my, now that we've presented our poster, I'm completely done with both of my in-class ones, because instead of finals, we just had like, I mean, we had like finals, but it really was like our projects.
Yeah.
So I'm completely done with on-campus classes, but I now have to focus on my online classes.
That's awesome.
how many on classes?
Equals E,
How many online classes do you have, Lisa?
just 2, religion and this one.
Nice.
So we used half
angle identity for the last one.
Yeah, because that cosine squared gets rid of the square root in the half angle formula.
Okay. So for number 2,
The proof of the first product to some identity is given to you in the ebook. The proofs for the other 3 identities can be found using similar techniques. Show the proof for one of the other 3 identities in the space below.
what?
So you have to take the identity they give you and using different identities prove that it's...
They didn't give us an identity.
It's in the.
So one of the other... So it's saying...
That's in the ebook.
I don't even know how to access the ebook.
I know how to. It just takes forever and it kills my laptop.
So wait, like, I don't understand, like, where it wants us to look.
The other... So they...
You guys there?
I don't know. Is this like... So it said for product to sum, right? Oh, wait. There's a difference between sum to product and product to sum.
Yeah.
I might have written this wrong then. Are they on the one before? I have both of them are sum to product. Is that true, or did we use product to sum on one?
They're both sum to product.
Okay,
They're both sum to product.
So we have 4 product to sum ones. And the first one, I imagine that's the sine U sine V. One is given, and we have to find the other 3. I like how it's like, don't use anything, don't use your textbook, don't use your notes. But you need to open the textbook.
Yeah.
And what chapter is this in?
6. Yeah, 6.5 and 6.6.
Oh, I freaking hate this textbook. I wish it would give you a link to open it up instead of opening it up in iLearn, because it is just ridiculous.
Yeah, agree.
Oh, no, you did not. Oh. I finally got the textbook opened, and I pushed the wrong arrow, and it took me to the next iLearn page.
Oh no. Sorry.
Oh, that is so sad.
I hate this textbook with a passion.
Oh.
Okay. So you said it's 6.0.
6.
I'm so sick of this.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Where is this proof they're speaking of? Okay. So they did the proof for sine A, cosine B. So we need to do the other three. I think that's what it's saying.
My brain literally feels like it's on fire right now.
Mine too.
This is stressful.
They like showed how they got it.
So which one of the product to some identities is it showing?
Sine A, cosine B. But this doesn't look like they're showing how they got it. So, by the way, I'm on page 459.
Okay. Let me get there.
We're planning on keeping these.
Sure. Okay, I think I know what to do. So we have 4 identities. And it gives us on page 459, it gives us like sine of A plus B, sine of A minus B, cosine of A plus B, cosine of A minus B. And we have to use those, like we choose 2 to come up with whatever one we need. So since they have sine A cosine of B, they need to have sine of A plus B and sine of A minus B, which when you put in that together, you get 2 sine A cosine B, which then you give like, you take the 2 around to get 1/2 or something. Now I'm confused. Yeah. I'm just going to try it on scratch paper. So we'll start with cosine A sine B equals I don't know. Did you find anything in 6.6?
I'm still struggling trying to get there. Hold on.
I figured out number 3. My computer's not happy with me right now, but I figured out number 3.
Okay. You hold on to that until we can figure out this one. Just so I know how much room to put on the quiz paper. Yeah, there's not anything in 6.6, I don't think.
So I finally got, because of Google Hangouts, my computer is so slow. But I finally got to the math page. Is it under resources? The textbook?
It's under my math lab.
Under e-text?
Yeah.
Page what?
459. It's section 6.5. It's like I know what I need to do, but I cannot wrap my head around like what I'm doing.
Yeah. So wait, what
Are
do
you
you
on-
think?
So I'm on page 459, and it spells it out, and it's hard for me to explain, but if you see it, like, you know what they do, but I just can't wrap
And
my
they
head
just did one.
What?
They just did the sine.
Sine A,
One.
cosine B, yeah.
So then I think we're supposed to prove that sine A, sine B, prove that equals a half of bracket cosine X minus, or A minus B.
Yeah, so we have to prove. So we've been given sine A, cosine B, and now we have to, I guess we should just write one at a time and just go from there to prove that that's what it equals. But the way they have it in the book is they use like the sine A plus B, sine A minus B, or whatever formulas to get there. And I'm not sure how to know which one to use.
They use the what?
Are you on page 459 or whatever page?
No,
Yeah,
my computer doesn't like math. My math lab. So let me try it.
Okay, I can screen capture if that helps.
It is not letting me sign in to the textbook.
You look at my screen and I will screen capture the textbook to show you what I'm talking about. Okay, you see this?
Yes.
So, oops. So here's the product of some identities, and here's all of the addition and subtraction ones. And they use that to find, like here they chose sine A plus B, sine A minus B, and they added those together to get 2 sine A cosine B, which then turns into, they take this 2 and divide both sides by 2, so they get sine A cosine B equals 1/2 sine A plus B plus sine A minus B.
Mm-hmm.
So I get how they do it. I just need help in saying, like, okay, which 2 are the ones you add together for sine A sine B? Which 2 are the ones you add together for cosine A cosine B? And for cosine A sine A B.
Okay, well, I think at least for the sine x, sine y, to prove that one, we can use the cosine x plus or cosine x minus cosine y. Does that make sense? Because see how
I'm so dumb. They're given to you in the formula.
Yeah.
So you just have to prove it. The ones are already given in the formula.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So okay. So if we took like the longer side of the formula and like did cosine
And change that into so like for the second one use the sum to product with pretty sure those are up. Hold on. Can you
there?
Scroll up on that first? No, scroll up. Up on that page. Scroll up just a itty bit.
Did I get sunburned today? I was like, what the heck? Did I? Just a little bit, huh? Sorry.
I can't see you at all. Oh yeah, you look like you have a tan line.
Do you see that?
Yeah.
Huh. Weird.
You can also see like forever and ever and ever of windows.
Oh, weird. That's cool.
Sorry to take away from the page.
So, it's okay. So then we can use the cosine x, cosine y, or cosine x plus cosine y. Because then using that formula will area. Is any of that making sense?
I don't know what you're saying, but I think I have it figured out.
Okay, if you've got it figured out, I think I've got it figured out. I bet it's.
I'm just working on this one just to make sure I know what I'm doing. And then we can work on the rest together. So, where's the addition? Okay. A plus B is sine cosine B plus cosine A sine B. Minus sine A cosine B minus I've freaking figured it out.
Woohoo!
Okay, so now we have 1/2.
It's 8:30. Oh my.
Cosine A sine B plus cosine A sine B equals 1/2 times 2 cosine A sine B equals cosine A sine B.
Okay, I'll show you what I did. Stop screen sharing. Okay, so I took the cosine A sine B formula equals 1/2 of those ones, and then I just took each one like sine A plus B and sine A minus B, and I just wrote them all the way out. And then half of it just canceled out, which left me with cosine A sine B plus cosine A sine B, which is 2 cosine A sine B. And I took 1/2 of that, so cosine A sine B equals cosine A sine B.
Yay! Okay, that makes sense.
That's up. So all you guys be working, maybe, why don't each of you take one? Did that make sense how I did that?
I think so. Wait, can I see it one more time just to...
Yeah. I can be writing this one down, and then you can be getting them ready for me to write down the next ones.
So, what did the question ask again? I think...
So you just have to prove it. So you're basically taking the equation in the product to sum identity, and you're changing one side without changing the other side. And so you're getting the right side to equal the left side. And once you like
one more time, so first product sum identities to given to you in the ebook, the proofs for the other three.
Yeah, so I'm going to screen share one more time and show you what to be doing. So we're working with these ones. Do you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So this one has been done for us, and I just did this one. So you guys will each take one of these. And basically what I did was you have the formula, the sum and difference formulas. So you'll literally type in cosine of A minus B plus cosine of A plus B. And so you'll literally plug this in to here. Or are those the same? Oh no, that's minus. So just be careful about your signs, because remember the cosine one is backwards. So if you're adding them, then you're subtracting these ones. But the sine ones are straightforward. But anyways, so if one of you wants to take sine and one of you wants to take cosine, just like write it all the way out, and then some of them will cancel out, and you'll be left with 2 something. Like you'll be left with basically 1/2 times 2 cosine A cosine B.
Okay, so, okay. I think I understood that. Sorry, I'm still confused.
It's okay.
So really you just took sum of difference formulas and put it into the equation to equal the equation product to sum formula?
Yes.
Okay.
And you're only changing the right side of it, and you're trying to get it to equal the left side. It like, once you get it, it's so much more simple than it seems.
I've got the third one, Natalie.
Third one? Okay, I'll get the fourth one then.
Wait, on the page, on my page?
Oh.
Oh, wait, what page?
The third one is the one that's given in the textbook, and the fourth one is the one I just did. So
Oh,
I thought you were talking about like quizzes.
yeah, that's what I thought too.
so just one of you take the sine and sine, and one of you take the cosine and cosine.
Wait, I'll take the first one.
It just says proof for one of the other 3 identities in the space below.
Wait,
So
for
I
one?
need to do all 3.
Oh. Okay, I'll just write this one down then. Then we'll be good. Thanks, guys.
Okay. And then you got 3 and I'll get 4.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it said show the proof for the other 3. I was like, wow, that's a lot of work.
Hold on, let me get a piece of paper that's blank. I wrote all over this one. Icky dicky. So my dad called me tonight,
Mhm.
and I'm getting married in December. And
Congratulations.
thank you. And so my dad was like, because my mom flies for free, or my mom works for the airlines, and so we fly for free.
Oh, awesome.
And my dad was like, because my parents always bought china for all my siblings when they got married.
Uh-huh.
And so he was like, Bree, oh, that's what they call me, sorry, not Natalie. They said,
when you introduced yourself to me as Bree, I was like, oh yeah, she goes by that.
I was like, shoot, I can't remember if I told them that I have 2 names. I don't know. And so my dad called me and he was like, Bree, Mom and I want to take you to like Thailand or like like Hong Kong or somewhere over there to go pick out your wedding china. Isn't that crazy fun?
What? That is insane. That is like
for free, so like why not?
that is so cool.
So I'm really excited.
Oh my god.
I bet. That is way cool.
Lucky Decky.
Yay!
So
So I would tell you guys because it's just exciting news.
are you engaged yet then?
No, he hasn't proposed yet, but
Okay.
he will soon.
No, I totally understand. I literally had my wedding dress before I had my engagement ring.
No way you did? That's awesome.
Yeah, because we were like kind of waiting for him to propose, but we knew we were getting married and we knew when, and
Yeah, you're
This
just
worked
like,
out
any
well.
day now, sweetie.
yeah. And like we picked out the ring and the dress on the same day because we were down in Utah together.
Oh,
But
fun.
then we had to wait for the ring to come.
Did he pick out the dress with you?
He did, actually.
That's so cool.
My grandma got diagnosed with cancer like while we were dating. We knew we were going to get married and stuff. And so we went down to Utah to see her, and we also went down to go ring shopping at like this specific store we wanted to go to.
Yeah.
And so when we were down there staying with my grandma was like, let's go wedding dress shopping. Let's go look. And so it was fun to have my husband and my grandma there.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It was really sweet. And she ended up passing away just a month after our wedding. So the timing of it all was just really perfect.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
That's hard. I'm so sorry.
Thanks. I'm glad that she made it because like our wedding was her last. She wanted to do like our wedding and then a different family reunion. And so everybody came to our wedding because they knew it'd be like the last chance for them to see her.
Yeah.
And so our wedding was like, I mean, it was happy, sad, but I was glad that it served as more of a purpose than just us getting married, but as everybody getting to say goodbye.
Yeah, that's good.
That was really sweet.
Yeah, that is.
So I don't think I got the right answer. So I got negative 0.89. For 4.
Hmm.
Is this one where you do like sine of 2a minus tangent of a equals 0?
For which one?
The one you're on, 3.
Oh, the one I'm on?
Oh, wait, you're doing 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So the way I did it is I just literally put in, like, the answer I found is 4. So I did 4 pi over 4. So then sine 2 pi over 4, so 2 pi over 4. So sine of a half is 1. And then tangent of a fourth is 1.
Is that all of the angles that satisfy that, though?
No, pi is the other one. And that's the only one those are the two
so you kind of did it backwards, right? Like you kind of approached it like as a backwards approach, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I got the fourth one when you're ready.
Okay.
Oh, are you ready?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay. Just making sure, sorry.
Wait, so did you basically do, on 3, did you do it anywhere where cosine is 1? Because sine over cosine and tangent, like you need it to be over 1 in order for it to be, or, oh wait, what?
Okay. Let me write it out better.
Because I need to be able to like explain the work. So
yeah.
did you do, like, could you do sine of 2a minus tangent of a equals 0 and then solve for that?
Here, I'll show you how I did this one.
Okay. Hey, Tyler.
Hey, Tyler.
Sorry. I didn't realize that echoed.
Okay. Is that blurry?
It's clearing up. Just give it a second. Sine. Oh my gosh, I hear myself.
Sine of 2 something. Pi?
Pi over 4.
Minus tangent pi over 3.
Is equal to tangent pi over 3.
So my question is, how do you know that these are the only ones? Like, because it seems like you're just kind of putting numbers and seeing which ones work.
That is what I did.
So how do we know that it's all of them?
Just because the rest of them don't make sense. Which is probably not the best answer.
I don't think there's a microphone in this. One second. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is such a pain. Okay, anyways. I still hear myself with everything I say. So it's one of your computers.
I don't know where my headphones are.
Did that stop it? Oh, just kidding.
I don't hear anything.
I think it's yours then.
Let me go try to find my headphones.
These are my husband's headphones, and I like plugged in the cord, and I realized there wasn't a microphone on them. Do you hear me echoing?
Yes.
Okay, then it's totally Natalie's computer.
Is it really? Sorry.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
In that case, I'm headphones. Okay. We are on number 3 still. So,
Yeah.
man, this would be so much easier if we were like all physically together. I should be like, here, write it.
I know. Because pi also works for that one.
Okay, so sine of 2
2 pi
equals
is equal to tangent pi. Or, yeah, tangent.
of pi.
Because sine of 2 pi is 1. No, it's 0. And then tangent of 2 pi is 0.
Because it's like 0 over 1.
Mm-hmm. Or tangent of pi is
0. Okay.
0.
So next one is sine of pi over 4. Or
Mm-hmm.
2 pi over 4 equals tangent of pi over 4. So sine of pi over 2 basically equals still 0. Right? No.
1.
1. Tangent of pi over 4 equals 1.
Yep.
And then is there anywhere where tangent equals 1 that sine also equals 1?
No, because if you were to do...
Oh, be 1 over 0, huh?
Uh-huh.
Or... Wait, where does sine equal 1? It equals 1 at pi over 2. Oh, wait, that's the one we just did.
So it's 3 pi over 2.
But there's also the ones that are like... So we've got 2 pi. We have pi over 2. But none of the like up and down
axes?
Because if you were to do the 3 pi over 2 and sine equals equals undefined, and then if you're to put in 2 pi for tangent equals 0. Okay, 2 pi could work. 2 pi could work.
Because that's the same as, well, sine of, oh.
It's okay that I'm taking down pictures, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Wait, hold on. Because we were going to wrap them up and...
I'm just taking them down and bringing them down.
Okay.
We have a lot of them.
Well, okay. Is everything to the storage unit?
No, I can take it right now.
Wait, you're not taking those to the storage unit?
No.
So why are you taking pictures down?
Just because we have room now.
But go take things to the storage unit. We lost Natalie.
Again.
Wait, Josh. If Tyler's here, then take things to the storage unit. Get the heavy things done.
Yeah.
So why are you taking down pictures?
I'm waiting for you.
He's at the storage unit?
No, he's coming.
Oh. Okay. So if we have 2 pi, then that's basically sine of 4 pi equals tangent of 2 pi.
Yeah, so 2 pi works.
But tangent of 2 pi is 0 over 1. And sine of, yeah.
And then so would 3 pi over 4.
So sine of basically 3 pi over 2 equals -1. And tangent of 3 pi over 4 is -1.
Yeah, and then so would 3 pi over 4.
That's what I just did.
I thought you just did, or not 5 pi over 4. That's what I meant. That one also works. I just did that one.
Okay, see ya. So then sine of 5 pi over 2 equals
1.
1. And tangent of 5 pi over 4 is that's in the third quadrant, so that would be like double negative, which is positive, equals 1.
7 pi over 4, I can't figure out because that's 7 pi over 2. Okay, yeah, so that one would work too. 7 pi over 4. And then that's everything.
So that equals sine of 7 pi over 2 would be in the fourth quadrant. No, it's not really a quadrant. It would be straight down.
Yeah.
which would be -1.
Mm-hmm.
And then tangent, 7 pi over 4 would be 4th quadrant.
Negative.
And that would be negative. Cool. Let's call it quits
Oh, wait, we got to do number 4.
for number 3.
Oh.
Yes, we're
I
done.
was like, wait, no.
Because we just listed like six of them, and I'm like, that's good, right?
Can you see that?
Oh, I'm not looking. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Blurry.
Yes, I can see it. Hold on.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Ah! Okay. Sine. Let me screenshot it. Just hold it really slow. Perfect.
I think that's the right answer. I kept like checking it and it kept coming like that, so.
Okay. So what did I just screenshot? Here we go. I need a light on in here. Okay. So sine 285. I didn't even look at the question for this. Minus sine of 50. Equals 2 sine of 285 minus 15 over 2
Yep.
times cosine of 285 minus 15 over 2. Now, which identity did you use?
I used, let me see. I used sum to product.
Okay. Okay. Let me get our group on here. Week 6, number 2, group quiz.
The 6 really big this time?
The what?
The 6. Just so she'll know for sure which week it is.
I won't mess it up. Lisa, Natalie, and Beth. And no Alexandra. Okay. Well, I will get that turned in and I'll get your points in. Good luck
Thank
with
you.
everything.
Yeah, if you guys have any questions or if I have questions, can I ask you?
Yeah. I might not be able to answer it. Well, after tomorrow I might be able to because I'm planning on spending a long time in the math lab.
Same here. Actually,
I run
I'm
into
reading tomorrow, so I can't. All right. See you guys. Have a good one.
You too.
Thanks, you guys.
It
Bye.
was nice
Bye.
meeting you.
Yeah.
Nice meeting you all too.
Okay,
See
bye.
ya.
Bye.
Bye.